Hello, everybody. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining us on this show. We have a great show for you. I'm really excited. I'm Marcy.
And I'm Nancy. And we're back again and so excited to share with you today. We're broadcasting live, obviously, and we have a very special guest today to talk about crafting. Let me bring on Chris Bartholomew. Chris, can you join us?
Hey, welcome. Good to see you.
So good to be with you today.
Yes, you as well.
Thank you for joining us today.
Yes.
Oh, my pleasure.
Yes. For those that don't know Chris, Chris, why don't you tell everybody what you do here at Shaklee, because we all love and adore Chris.
Sure, I have the good fortune of being on the Shaklee events team. So we set up the conference that happens every year.
Love conference.
And incentive trips, and we have a lot of fun.
Yeah, exactly. I know it's great, and we love having you here. So Chris, you're going to take us through some crafting today, and I know you've been busy like a little elf over at your desk putting this together, and we have actually been very excited about that. So
absolutely. I know Chris is like one of the most creative people here in our company. He's known for gaining a reputation anyway for a lot of these crafts and surprises that he's been sneaking into some of these events. I know we've been getting some ideas already from you guys. We had Melissa McGregor who posted these Lego containers made out of protein canisters, which I love. I have a 4-year-old. I step on those things all day long.
Awesome, Melissa.
So thank you, Melissa, for that. But Chris, he pops up these surprises in the events. What are a couple of them that you could share with us that you've done?
Well, one for New Directors Conference last, I think it was in the spring, we came up with like tables in the shape of a leaf. And that came from Pinterest and also Instagram things that I've seen. And Marcy came to my desk one day, I was sharing ideas, and she said, why don't we make a leaf out of this? And it was incredible, and we both knew that we had struck gold at that moment.
I can't believe you pulled it off. It was amazing.
So how are we going to top that one?
Well, we have several crafts today.
Awesome.
Very exciting.
So should we just dig right on in?
Yeah, I'm really excited to jump in.
Perfect. Awesome.
Absolutely.
Great. I think the first one that always caught my eye are these beautiful star lanterns. I don't know if everybody can see those, but just absolutely gorgeous. So tell us, Chris, how'd you do this?
Well, I love this one. I've been having our facilities management team leave me these great boxes that we have our meal bars in. So they bring them to my desk, and so I have quite a stack, and I was wondering, what could I do with these things? And
a little upcycling.
Exactly. So
Okay,
upcycling, like where you,
that.
instead of just tossing it into the recycle bin, you make something out of it to extend the life. And I saw this great post about star lanterns, and so that's what we're going to make today.
Fantastic.
So I found a template, cut it out, cut our box. You can see this is our white chocolate cinnamon here.
And just so everybody knows, the template and all of these instructions will be posted on the comments section of Facebook. So you don't need to sit there and take all these notes. It's all right there for you. So super easy.
Thanks, Nancy. Anyway,
Perfect.
So pretty simple concept. Just traced that here.
Oh,
and then if you can see, there's some dotted lines where the fold lines are. So I have 2 that I've cut out already here.
Okay.
And so Nancy, let's make a leg of a star. And you can see I've already put 3 together, and we're going to make 2 really quickly.
Okay. So what do I do?
So there's 2 at the bottom. You fold those up.
Okay.
And then we bend it in the middle, kind of fold it around. There's a little tab to hold it all together on that side.
Oh, just that easy, right?
Yeah. And then you take a piece of tape.
Okay.
If you don't have tape, you could use a paper glue. Just whatever you have.
Okay, loving this already. Look how simple this is.
So there's this part that kind of sticks out,
right.
And so we just match that up.
Okay, need a little more tape there?
I do.
Okay, I'll be your tape person.
So there is, perfection, look at that.
Okay.
Anyway, so there are 2 legs of our star, and then as you can see, we put it together, and it makes the whole star right there.
Okay, that is just awesome. I love that. So easy, so simple, but tell us a little bit, because that star looks a little different than this star. So it looks like you maybe finished it off with a little masking tape?
Sure, like my lines weren't perfect when I put it together, and kind of the tape, sometimes it didn't line up. And so I had this masking tape at my desk, and I thought, well, what will happen if I line it with masking tape? And I actually really love
this look, and actually it looks like perfection now.
So it covers up the flaws, and it also adds some color to it.
Absolutely beautiful. And then I was noticing this one. What did you do here? It looks like you gave it a little extra decoration.
Well, so I started trying to see if I could put some different decorative elements on the star so that the light could shine out from inside. Oh, there's light inside.
Oh, I like that. So what did you do? A little remote, or a little?
So I had this task lighting sitting around my house that has the sticky on the bottom. You can put it under the counter in your kitchen.
So great.
And so I thought, why not put that inside the star? So as you can see,
So you just
it
dropped
lights
that
up.
in before you sealed it all up then?
I did, yeah. And
That's
what I
so
love
cool.
about it is it has a remote control.
Oh my goodness, that is so great.
you
Absolutely
can,
love
you
that.
can hang these up on your mantle or from the ceiling or something, and then you don't have to break into the star to turn the light on. You can just simply.
Awesome, super
Do the
easy.
remote.
And I know you used a bunch of different tapes, and I just wanted to update everybody on these tapes. So these are the tapes that you used, right? To go ahead and
I had
decorate.
no idea this existed.
This is pretty
ever.
cool. This is really cool.
And so I went into the craft store, which was a first for me, and I went to the discount aisle, and there was this full box of decorative tape for like $10.
So you can totally make your stars color coordinated, decorated, keep them very simple. It's like, so there is just a plethora of ideas
Exactly.
here.
And don't
that we
feel,
have.
don't feel like you need to go buy something. Like masking tape, use
Masking
what you
tape
have.
is absolutely beautiful.
That's right.
Great. Okay, that's wonderful. Okay, I know we have a lot to share.
Yes.
So I'm going to step on off, and Marcy's going to come in and show you another craft.
Thank you so much, Chris. I loved those star ideas. And you know what I love? They're so much fun. There's so much color and so many different things you can do with them. I can involve my son and keep him busy
Oh, sure.
for
Like
a good long
crayons,
time.
markers, you name it.
I know,
Yeah.
it's fantastic. So somebody handed me 3 bottles of face cream jars, which I have my own stack at home, to be perfectly honest with you, that I need to recycle. It sounds like you're going to be doing something with these, and I'm really interested.
Yeah, so I had one of these sitting at my desk for months, and I just did not want to toss it in the recycle bin because it's like the packaging, right? It's the shiny top. I love the look of this glass, or what I thought was glass. And so one morning I walked in and I looked at it, and I had a candle in the other hand, and I thought this would make a perfect votive candle holder, right? Right? So,
I love it.
so here,
It's the
join me
perfect
in the process I went
Okay.
through. So you can take off the lid,
Well, this is something I could do.
and look what you have.
Look at that.
Just pop a candle in there.
I love that.
And it's a candle
Oh,
holder.
that's so much fun.
Look.
And I love these things. You can find these at the dollar store.
Exactly, they're all over the place.
But they create a nice ambiance,
Right.
like for my holiday table.
So you could throw that on a table, again with the mantelpiece.
I love mantles.
Right, it's so great. Okay.
That's really
so there was
fun.
that option one, and then if you want to like go to the next level,
Is this
turn
something I can
it
handle?
upside down
Okay, turning it upside down. I think I could do that.
and see what that
Oh,
creates.
that's actually really fun. I love that.
It's like this little gem jar of
It
where you can put a
is.
candle in.
It's a big difference. It's funny, just that simple change. And look, these things could actually stack with the nice silver.
See, I have not explored the possibilities here, but I would love to make like candles out of it, different
I love
elevations.
that. Yeah, that
it's,
would
like,
be a
really
lot of fun. Very cool. Well, this one was easy enough for me to do.
So
this has got to
if
be
you
the
want
end,
to
right?
go to the next level with this project,
So you always got to go to the next level.
So I was
Wow.
looking at this and thinking, wow, this is gorgeous frosted glass. Again, thinking it was glass.
It is.
But I want to take the threads off of it so that it looks like a finished product, maybe something you'd buy in a really high-end home improvement or home decor store. So I looked into it, and actually this is a high-quality polymer. It's not glass.
You're kidding
No,
me.
no,
I always
so-
thought it was glass.
So
Isn't
look
that funny?
over here. I have a setup where you can...
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so
there's an actual tool, people.
That's right. So
I'm going to move away from that.
So you can easily saw this off. So Marcy, I'll have you reach down and grab the saw, which is
Okay.
just under there on the shelf.
Oh gosh, you're really trusting me with
Yeah,
this?
anyway. So you can see, like, I just had a hacksaw,
Woo!
and so I put this in a clamp, and
Said
then
clamp.
you just line it up right with the top of
Okay.
that, and then you can just saw it off, and it's pretty quick.
Oh!
Oh, there you go.
Oh, this is actually a lot of fun.
Yeah. So
Okay.
so pretty soon the top will come off.
Eventually, right?
Yeah, just like that. And then when the top comes off, I have some fine sandpaper right here.
Oh,
And all I did to buff it out and make it look like frosted glass was just to run it on the sandpaper.
Wow.
And you're done.
that's insane.
And
Let's take a look at
and
that.
the final product, take a look at that one.
I love that.
there.
Look at that. It looks like sea glass. It's so beautiful. And I don't even see the label on it. How did you remove the labels?
A little nail
Sandpaper?
polish remover and a green scrubby pad
You're
that I had
kidding.
in my kitchen, and it went right off.
Wow. This is crazy. This looks like something that you actually go and buy in like Home Goods or one of those stores. Chris, fantastic. Thank you.
Yeah, so I can't wait to see what our field does with this one.
Yeah. Oh, you guys post some pictures, come up with some ideas to take this to the next
Exactly.
level.
Right, the next
Right?
next level.
Thank you so much, Chris. Nancy.
Okay, so back again, and I know you have another great craft, and I'm just going to pull this out. Don't you love the magic of the table here? All
Oh,
this
sorry, I'll grab this other one.
wonderful, wonderful crafts come out. So these are our holiday trees. Well, they could be trees for any time, actually. And so, Chris, it looks like you've really done some amazing work here. And tell us about these.
So again, Shaklee has some great packaging, and
Our
you know
bottles,
that you can
yes,
think like could
exactly.
turn into a tree shape, right?
Exactly,
So here
so-
I've got our fresh laundry product, and Basic H, and also
the Vivix bottle.
I love the Vivix bottle.
I'm thinking this is the size of the Vivix bottle, right?
So
okay.
Tape, Velcro tabs, whatever you've got.
Got it.
Start at the bottom and create rows and
which
make a tree out of it.
I absolutely adore this because number one, everybody knows I love the energizing tea. So, I mean, this looks very festive and fun because it is the colors of the season. Super easy, and goodness knows, during the holiday season, you really need energy. So this is a must-have on any table, desk, wherever, but goes any time of year.
And then and this morning I was looking at my life strip thinking, I'm going to try that out too. And so I put that on a bottle of Basic H.
I absolutely.
And I kind of like it. It's different.
I like it too. Right. It's very colorful and fun and very healthy. And I love that you could take like the fresh laundry bottle and stick that, and then you could have your whole little forest of products. And so, decorating in threes always. So, I mean, absolutely ingenious. I absolutely love it.
And again, I love the layering of Shaklee upon Shaklee. So
upon Shaklee.
If you use this at a house party and everyone takes a life strip, you have Shaklee underneath it. It just gets better and better.
Exactly. And then you just kind of repurpose it again.
Exactly. Yep.
Awesome.
That upcycling.
Awesome. Well, thank you for sharing that. I know Marcy has another little craft that you're going to share with her.
Absolutely. Not so little though, Nancy. If anybody was in this office, what was it last week?
It was last week.
It was absolutely a buzz with what Chris had done. So he had come in over the weekend. He had been working on this all weekend long. And all of a sudden he walks in with this incredible, can I point to it? Because we're just about to build it.
Yep.
Look at this wreath, you guys. This is absolutely incredible. It's beautiful, tons of color, tons of pop, this really big 3D image. I mean, it can go over your fireplace mantle, it can go on your front door. And how in the world did you think of doing this, and how is it made out of Shaklee?
I don't look at that. It's all
it's
all upcycled
Shaklee.
So I was in the city going to dinner in the San Francisco, right? In the North Beach neighborhood, and there are a lot of lines in restaurants in San Francisco. I had a 40-minute wait, so I thought I'll just go walk around the neighborhood, and I saw in a window of a shop basically this wreath. And so I took a picture of it and thought, I can do that. I bet I can do that.
I would have never thought that to myself.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow, someone really talented.
So I came back Monday morning and got creative and a little crafty, and that's what happened. So let me show you how that came together.
Yes, I want to see how this came together.
So again, our great boxes that we have for our meal bars and snack bars, I made a disc out of that. And this one, I think I had a big roll of duct tape, and I just stuck it down on that and cut out a circle. So, whatever you have, maybe a kitchen pot, I don't know. Yeah. or these things, if kids still use these in geometry.
Oh my gosh,
you can make a circle out of that. Right?
Still.
I know, amazing. And then here, let me show you how to make the paper cones, because you do need about, I don't know, 50, I would say. So I ripped out a page in our product guide, so I'll have you do that.
Thank you.
Okay, and then make a cone.
Okay.
So just sort of
you would think that I could
funnel it around.
I actually think I've done this before.
It might take some testing a little bit.
It may. I may not totally have it.
You've got the concept.
I didn't get the tip right.
That's okay. It's all about, crafting is all about the imperfections and the authenticity. So I think it's beautiful.
It's a very kind thing to say.
Right. So there you go. So we make a big craft. And what I love about this one, there are no blades involved. So you can get all the kids.
Oh, I love that. Yeah. Keep them busy.
Keep them busy with these. And then we can get this one going.
And now you have a use for your old product guides,
exactly.
if you happen to have any of those laying around.
And maybe some magazines, I think magazines with the graphics inside, like travel magazines, anything would be just brilliant.
Although this is fun because I can see Roger Barnett peeking out at me in multiple places.
Exactly. Yeah. So I found that the first layer that we put around, it's best to staple it because that serves as the anchor for all the other cones. And so let me just demonstrate that. And actually, you don't really need to go to the end. You can just start wherever feels comfortable, experiment a little with that. And okay, here's my stapler. And just like that.
Really is that easy.
Yeah, so I stapled around for that part. And then help me with the second step.
Okay.
So grab one of those.
Okay.
And so we find the windows in between each of the ones that we've stapled on there. And we
kind of stagger
what would you call it? Stagger, that's the word.
I like stagger.
So we'd stagger it a little bit.
Okay.
And you can see the end is kind of sticking into the center hole. So we just need to fold that back.
Okay. Oh, you guys, this is so easy.
And then grab some tape.
And a lot more fun than wrapping holiday gifts.
That's right.
Which is what I'll have to be doing tonight.
We just grab some tape and tape it in.
I'm going to do one.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you can see, so you do concentric circles, and each time you just stagger it a little bit more. And it automatically creates that kind of 3D wreath effect.
It does. It's such a huge effect, too. I mean, take a look at that. And all the things that you could do with it. So if you don't like all the different colors or the different faces that you're seeing, I mean, you could spray paint that gold. You can,
Glitter bombs, who knows what you could do.
Now we know what you're doing this weekend. Yeah, glitter bomb.
Yeah.
Christmas lights in and out, or the little twinkly lights, or so many different things you could do. I love this. I love that the crafts that you brought to us are so doable, and that they're really using things that we're already looking to reuse in some way, and it gets to the heart of who we are as Shaklee. So.
And that's really why I have enjoyed this project so much. It's because it's all about that, turning what we have into something even better.
Yes, I love that. Well, Nancy knows all about that.
Yes, that was amazing. And I have to tell everyone that wreath has been living on the second floor hearth area, our main meeting area. It looks absolutely beautiful, and I think it's going to continue to live there. So anybody that comes out and visits, you're going to be able to see it in person or create your own and send us pictures.
Yes.
We really want to see these ideas that you have, and we're really asking for you to send us our ideas, because we actually are having fun doing these segments, and we'd love to do another one. So
that's right.
Right, Chris?
That's right.
Right, Mars?
Absolutely.
Awesome. Great.
Thank
well,
you.
Some really great ideas. Thank you, Chris, and thank you all for joining us. It's really been a lot of fun, and we wish you all a very happy holiday season.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.